Greetings, Pod fans! It is day 22 of Podvedia. Pod videos himself every day in April. And do you ever just remember to yourself that you can do that? You know, you just... Maybe not, but that's something that I did today. Did you know that birds can't register spice? Like, they can just eat chili peppers. They can eat, like, Carolina Reaper, whatever, Scovilles, and they'll just be fine. Like, mammals have, like, receptors where spice, like, caps, whatever it is, makes us, you know, it's bad for us. It's spooky. It's a response to be like, hey, don't eat this. Birds don't have that. Like, don't do this, but you could just feed, like, birds spices, like spices. And there's also, I found this out yesterday, if you feed chickens a like majority chili pepper diet or like paprika based diet, the yolks of the eggs turn red. And apparently, like, it's not spicy or anything. People say that it, you know, it tastes richer, but I assume that that's just because it probably costs a bunch. There's a guy named Dan who does it. I was Googling stuff. That was an interesting start to a video. Sometimes you just gotta come out of the gate roaring. Also today I learned that the first, like, Wizard of Oz was not the first colour movie, which I just thought. That's what I thought, because they have that whole thing where they're in the real world and it's black and white, and then they go into Oz and it changes, and I was like, what? It did... I don't know if it was the first to use, like, Technicolor, but there was, like, movies before that point that were using them. And that's crazy. There were, like, the original ones, they were just taking the frame and they were, like, colouring in frame by frame. So they were putting colour onto it, like painting onto it. And that's how it would work. And then there was some way, like, I'm so good at facts, I just don't remember details. Yeah, so I wrote down the name. One second. The first feature-length movie that was recorded in colour was The World, the Flesh and the Devil from 1914. This is crazy. I think Wizard of Oz was like 29? Something like that. But yeah, that's wild, because that's like, they were filming in colour when, like, before there was talkies, before there was sound. I was thinking about my favourite movie, which is Singing in the Rain, and that whole thing about, like, the talkies coming in, and I was like, okay, when did colour come in? And then I went down a rabbit hole. So that's that fact. And the final fact for today, if you've ever wondered, sorry, just a little sidetrack, like, that thing, it's actually really easy. You just need to spend time learning. You just go, like, push air through like that, and then you go, and then you can act like there's water droplets. So the final one is about the Irish Constitution. So as we know, the American one, the Fifth Amendment of the American Constitution is the one about, you know, not having to, like, give up details or whatever. If someone in Ireland ever, like, tries to plead the Fifth, you can ask what that has to do with religion, because the Fifth Amendment to the Irish Constitution was removing the Catholic Church's special status in the country, which is fun. I don't know. It's just, I hear it a lot, where I'll just be chatting to people and, like, they'll jokingly go like, oh, I plead the Fifth. And I'm like, well, I have looked into this. I know what the Fifth Amendment to the Irish Constitution is. So yeah, you can learn a lot when you have stupid thoughts and just decide to look into things. Yeah, so that's what I've been learning recently. Have you Googled anything fun? Because you should be Googling things. It's actually great. Like, the things that you can learn, it's baffling. It baffles the mind. The mind. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna finish it there. That was just like another glimpse into the messed up and crazy world of my brain. And I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Slán.